One of my favourite artists at the minute is Vansir. They're this dream pop, synth pop duo from the US, and I first got into them by listening to their 2020 album, After Fillmore County. I listened to that album a lot during the first lockdown, and now it holds a special place in my memory. Anyway, so one day during my summer internship, I was particularly bored and decided to read up on Vansir. You know, how the band formed, where they're from, you know, the typical weird internet fan type stalking. And I found out that they came up with their name, Vansir, by using a random word generator. Yeah, so their name's not original, they didn't come up with it themselves. I think it's another word for an African groundhog or something. Johnny of the future will figure this out in post and probably put the Wikipedia article on screen. Anyway, I'm at uni and I'm trying to form a band, and the only logical first question to ask is what should the name be? So I'm taking a leaf out of Vansir's book. We're going to use a random word generator. Okay, so I'm going to start out by generating 2 words. I should probably preface this by saying I do this a lot in my free time. So this is either going to give me some really fun combinations or take about 5 hours to get anything actually entertaining. That's the beauty of randomness, folks. It makes my life harder and yours more interesting. Anyway, user distort just kind of sounds like a command you'd put in a terminal, and that makes me remember my coding assignments from this year, and I don't really want to think about that. Left Driver actually sounds like it could be a band name. I just can't really pin down the genre, because in my head I'm kind of thinking like a post-punk sort of thing. But I could also imagine this taking the form of something like Dayglow. Obviously there's only so many times that I can click the word generate before my phone runs out of storage. So how about you give this a go yourself? Go to the website that I'm using, I'll put it in the description or on screen now. Go and generate some of your own band names, maybe with 1 word or 3 words or more, and put your favourite ones in the comments. Joy North, that See, while I'm doing this video, it's serving me 2 purposes. I'm making content, but I might use any of these names, and I actually kind of like this one. Future Beat, I don't know this at the time of filming, but I can guarantee there's someone already called that. That's just a bit too obvious, I think. Respectable Minister. We need some more of them in the country. Concert Sandwich, also known as a Wall of Death. Night Election, I could kind of imagine that as being like a punk band, maybe something like that. Burn No. You know what? I feel like no is such a common word in the English language, but it doesn't get used in band names a lot. I mean, is there a band called The No? There probably is, isn't there? I feel like I should know, because that's kind of like my whole thing, is knowing a wide variety of music, so this doesn't look good, does it? Revolution Security. You know what? I don't see that as a band name. I see that as a album name. Revolution Security. I can imagine this being like a concept album by Muse or something. I just got Area twice in a row. What? You know what's actually quite interesting is I've used this random word generator before to do a similar thing to this just in my free time, and I've noticed the same few words come up quite a lot. Area, shift, and I'm sure there'll be some more that I can think of. Loudon, I guess, could kind of work as a name for a Pokemon. Adventure Lamb. Oh, that sounds so stupid. Who's the Adventure Lamb? Who is this lamb going on adventures with? I want to be an Adventure Lamb. Reject modernity, become Adventure Lamb. I actually really hate how much I like that, because it's that right level of weird that it's not like goofy. But if someone told me there was like a thrash metal band called Adventure Lamb, I'd believe them. You know, I think it's quite an unassuming name. You know, I could see Coldplay renaming themselves to be Adventure Lamb. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to comment what your favourite band name was that you saw today, and if you didn't like any of them, fair. And how about you go generate your own? Go to the website that's linked in the description that I was using today, and let me know what your favourite band name that you found was. Also, if you don't already know, I have a TikTok page, @JohnnyCheese, where I like to talk about different musical topics on a daily basis. If you're generally interested in music, regardless of the genre or the artist, I think you'll find something there for you. So make sure you check it out. Yeah, that's about it for today. Okay, bye.